In the year 2123, a city unlike any other beckons. A city where dreams come alive and the future unfolds in ways we could only imagine. Along Singapore's scenic waterfront, floating cities emerge. They offer a solution to the growing need for space, symbolizing a new frontier in urban living where sustainability and comfort come together. Around this island city of Singapore, crystal clear waters teem with vibrant life, stretching as far as the eye can see. This is a city propelled by efficient travel, where the sky transforms into a playground of limitless possibilities. In the heart of the bustling cityscape, HDB flats blend innovation and sustainability with solarized glass, and the ability to harness water from the air. These structures symbolize a self-sufficient and responsible urban life. The towering grandeur of the Parliament House's majestic edifices that not only embody progress, but also the unwavering determination that laid the foundation for a prosperous nation. At the top of the Parliament House, 3,000 feet above ground, a tranquil greenhouse offers the best view, showcasing the splendor of the city, where architecture and horizon unite in a stunning panorama. The world stands in awe of this extraordinary city, a beacon of hope, a testament to human ingenuity and a vision of brilliance. As we bid adieu, we carry the inspiration of this place, where dreams become a vibrant reality. Nature and technology converge in a symphony of progress. This is the story of Singapore.
Minister for Sustainability and the Environment, Grace Fu, Ambassador of the Republic of Singapore to the UAE, Kamal Ar-Vazwani, distinguished guests here and online, good afternoon and thank you for everyone for joining us for the closing ceremony of the Singapore Pavilion at COP28. My name is Deborah and I'll be your MC for today. You've just seen a video of what Singapore could be like 100 years from now, incorporating innovation and sustainability, self-sufficient, propelled by efficient travel and a city unlike any other. And during our opening events, we asked the question, what more can we do to work towards such a future? 12 days and over 70 programs later, I'm sure we all have many thoughts and takeaways on what we can do to accelerate collective climate action. And as we reflect on this, we would now like to invite Minister Grace Fu on stage to deliver the closing remarks. Minister, please.
Thank you very much, Deborah. Friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. And I'm sure we are here with a bit of a sadness, but mainly with many, many happy memories. Welcome to the finale of the Singapore Pavilion. Each year, the climate negotiations that takes place at COP are vital in ensuring that the world continues to advance on climate action. The activities that take place outside of the negotiation halls, however, are also significant and it's growing in importance. Spaces like these, Singapore Pavilion, are where the public, private and people sectors come together to share our climate actions with one another and strengthen our collective resolve to implement the plans behind our pledges. And that is why we launched our inaugural Singapore Pavilion at COP27 last year and returned this year at COP28. The Singapore Pavilion is not just a physical space or a series of events. It shines a spotlight on what we can all bring to the table and connects us so that we form something much larger than the sums of our parts. Businesses and financial institutions, research and academia, government and non-profits, civil society and youth voices, we're all in it together. In my opening message at the launch of the COP28 Singapore Pavilion, I said that this year's pavilion would be bigger and bolder, and indeed we have seen this to be the case. We have seen stronger and high-level representation among our participating partners and speakers, including at the C-suite level. We have also seen strong visitorship from all over the world. Over the past 12 days, the pavilion recorded a visitorship of over 6,000 of its various programs. Big round of applause to everyone. In fact, I'm told on a number of days, the interest to attend our programs was so strong that we reached capacity limits and had to suspend entry for new visitors. I'm also heartened by this bias to action that we have witnessed here at the pavilion. Many new climate initiatives and partnerships have been unveiled on the stage by the Singapore government as well as our partners. Just allow me to go through some of them with you. We announced the FAST-P Financing Asia's Transition Partnership Blended Finance Initiative, which aims to catalyze up to US $5 billion from concessional and commercial capital providers globally. It will help finance and de-risk activities that are green or transitioning towards green and help scale up blended finance capabilities and other similar financial schemes in Asia. The Singapore Asia Taxonomy will define transition activities across various focus sectors and help to minimize greenwashing while allowing financing to flow to climate-friendly transition activities. I was also glad to sign our first implementation agreement on carbon credits collaboration with Papua New Guinea at the Singapore Pavilion. Our collaboration will spur the financing of additional mitigation projects while also bringing about sustainable development and adaptation benefits. We have also signed an MOU to collaborate on carbon credits with Costa Rica at the Pavilion. I'm encouraged by the initiatives that our non-government partners have shared at the Singapore Pavilion, and to name just a few, the NUS launched their Climate, Environment and Health Program and has been appointed the Southeast Asia node of the Global Heat Health Information Network. PIL and DP World signed an MOU to jointly develop green solutions for the decarbonization of global supply chains. Sabana Jurong with an MOU with Invest Sarawak, which will cover opportunities for collaboration in industry transformation, energy transition, and industrial decarbonization. Indeed, like Singapore itself, our pavilion has been small but mighty. It is not about size, but impact. It is not about quantity, but quality. And it's not about making once-off splash or nice announcement, but a sustained commitment with follow-through actions. And this is what Singapore is known for. We do what we say, and we only say what we are prepared to do and do it. So tackling climate change will take decades to achieve. It is therefore critical that once we leave COP28, we continue the hard work of implementation with determination and resolve. In conclusion, I would like to thank our visitors for coming by our Singapore Pavilion, for investing your time to learn more about our strategies and plans to achieve our climate ambition of net zero emissions by 2050, as laid out in the Singapore Green Plan 2030. And thank you for sharing with us your perspectives and for engaging in conversations on building a low-carbon, climate-resilient future. I remember just before we came here, I had a session with our team as well as the youth delegates. And I told them that when we come here, we should bring along with us two sort of values or attitudes: curiosity and also humility. And I think these two values will continue to serve us well. And I'm sure through the last 2 weeks, curiosity actually will bring many, many insights and knowledge to all of us. Even if I were just here this morning, when I listened to what Japan and ourselves are doing FAST-P in ASEAN, there's so much that we can learn. So with the humility, with the really curiosity, I think that will be really helpful for us as we look for solutions across the world to find the best way for climate action. I would like to really thank our partners for being part of this wonderful Team Singapore effort. Thank you for answering the rallying calls to share your new initiatives, plans, and perspective on accelerating collective climate action. I'm told that you have been very, very well prepped before you come here. Do you have anything to announce? Do you have any things to share with us? Really, I think our team has really tried to make this really a substantive place of action. I'd like to also give a special shout out to our youth delegation for being excellent ambassadors for our pavilion and for greeting every guest with a warm smile. And I think that if you have been with us in the pavilion for some time, you'll notice that there are actually many people who are helping us to be ambassadors. Every single one of you, from the moment that you enter to the time you get your coffee, to the time you get through our screens, each one of you have done a wonderful job. So big shout out to the people that has been helping us to, brew countless number of cups of coffee and tea and so on. Everyone who has been involved, all our staff and all our friends. And really the backbone in this pavilion is the team that has been organizing this since COP27. I would just rattle off the names of the organization, but if you represent the organization, we'll ask that you stand up. NCCS. NCCS, come on. NTI, stand up, remain standing, come. MOT, MOT. Come on, you belong to the MOT group. I know MPA's folks are there. MAS, MOF, CLC, and MSE, of course. And without the help of our sister agencies, other sister agencies, we will not have been possible to bring this to where it is today. So a big shout out to NYC, MFA, MOF, MPA, and others. And actually, there's some groups of people here that I think we don't say thanks enough. I just want to really have a big thank you and gratitude towards our partners, events and publicity, as well as the wonderful people that have been keeping this infrastructure going. PICO. And Red Hill. These folks are wonderful because before all of us arrive, they are here. After we have left, they are still here, So really, first to come, last to leave. So as we close the pavilion, we know that this is not the end, but the beginning. The existential challenge of climate change still looms before us, and we must continue to press on in the serious and difficult work that's left for us to do. But I am not alone in living refreshed and inspired to take on this work. By the ideas we have shared, the actions I'm confident that we will take, and most of all, by the people that we have met at the Singapore Pavilion. And this is the formal speech that my folks have prepared for me. Allow me just to say a few words from the heart, but no less, more sincere than what's in the speech. This is really more than a physical space. This is where policies met the market. This is where technology met capital. And this is where research met people. This is more than a physical space. when dreams found acceptance, when aspirations found actions, and passion found accommodation. This is more than a physical space. This is where friendship is made. This is when trust is built. And this is where confidence is aggregated. We have seen laughter. We have seen joy. We have seen tears. We have seen curiosity. This is so important, even as we are sometimes faced with anguish, disappointment, frustrations as we discuss climate issue. I just want to remind all of us as we leave this place, leave with sense of hope, live with sense of optimism, and more importantly, is live with a sense of resolve that you will be part of the solution, you will be the part of action, and live with the assurance that you are not alone in this. You have all of us here, from Singapore, outside Singapore, all of us here around the world, to have a common, united goal of making the world truly a better place. We've seen something that Singapore dreamed about 100 years. Of course, a lot of this is really imagination, but I think we have this aspiration that it is in our common goal as humanity, as Singaporeans, to really want to do something to direct the course, to change course, because the world as it is now is not going in the right direction. But the responsibility is a collective one. And we know that we have a solution because we've talked about it. We have seen it with our eyes, and we have put it into action. So let this be the start of really seeds that will germinate, that will grow into trees, strong, healthy trees, into forests, where truly this planet Earth is a much better place for all of us, for our children, and for many generations to come. From Singapore, we thank you so much for your support of the Singapore Pavilion. We couldn't have done it without you. Ambassador, thank you very much for your team that has facilitated our new brew. That's so important. But, I mean, really, every single one of you has been so instrumental. I can't thank you enough. And if I don't thank you in person, please excuse me, but really have my sincerity that we are very grateful. And we see you at COP29. Thank you very much.
Our work is far from done. We will take firm steps, put plans into action for today and tomorrow. Aim higher, try harder, go faster and faster and faster. For all this life, and for memories yet to be made. It's time to find out, how far can we go together?
Thank you, Minister and everyone. We will now sing the National Anthem of Singapore. May I please invite everyone to stand? we'll now be taking a group photo. Yeah, everyone get into the photo.
Guys, let's try out that shot, alright? Everybody, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, I cannot see everybody on that side. I can see everybody on that. Everybody squeeze. Squeeze, come on. Squeeze. There's a lot of space over here. There's a lot of event panel. One more. Alright, we'll do one more, but louder, guys. For Alvin, come on, louder for Alvin. 1, 2, 3, look here. Good job, everybody. Look here. Move. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me hold for a while, thank you.